Hi, my name's Tony. The question I have for you today is, do you have clarity around your money matters in terms of what it is that you want and need within your business? So today I want to address a number of issues with you around getting really clear about what it is that you need to have within your business. I'm going to talk to you about the big picture, about where it all fits in and what it actually means for you within the business. I'm going to talk about how to break that down so that we can actually see this is how you can actually achieve what it is that you're setting out to do. I'm going to talk about some of the key steps, the action plan that you need to put in place in order to make sure that this actually happens, that it actually turns into a reality. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about what sort of help that you actually need to make it happen. So let's talk a little bit about the big picture type of things. So we're all trying to actually do something within our business, but we need to understand where it all fits in so that we get really connected with it. So I want you to actually sort of think about what that big picture is for you. What is it that you're actually trying to do in terms of, creating either a lifestyle or, doing something with your business that's going to eventuate to something meaningful for you? Is this about your future investment? Is it about you leaving a legacy? Is it just about you earning an income? What is it that you're trying to actually achieve within this bigger picture? And does what you're doing actually fit into the, entire plan to give you that safety and security that you're looking for? If it's just about the money, then let's make sure that we get that side of it right, more importantly. All right, let's talk a little bit about how we break that down. So what I'd like you to think about is what needs to change now that you haven't done before in order to actually get you a little bit of a different result. Einstein said that, the height of insanity is actually doing exactly the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So if that's been happening to you, what we need to be able to do is to change that so that we actually do get a different result, so that we don't see the same things happening year in and year out. If you haven't made money in the past or not enough money, then how about we change some things to see if we can make that better for you? And that may just be that you don't understand how it works. It may be that we just need to help you in some of those areas so that you can make those improvements within your business and get out of it what it is that you truly want. Let's actually understand about what help and support you need in order to make that happen. Because that's actually really key. If you don't understand the numbers, you don't understand where they fit in or what they actually mean, then you could be really disadvantaging yourself. I know that when I had my business, it took me 5 years to actually break out the courage, if you like, to actually ask somebody for help and show me what I needed to know in order for me to change my business. And it was from that day onwards, once I actually understood the numbers and what they meant and what I needed to do, it changed everything for me. And that's what really changed everything about my business. So I'm asking you to have a look at what help and support that you need in order to make that happen. I'm also asking you to have a look at what do you need to measure to actually get the results that you're looking for? What aren't you measuring now that could potentially actually make the difference for you and for your business? Think about some simple metrics, and I ask you to keep them really simple to start with. You've got to understand how to read a P&L. You've got to actually understand how to understand what the percentages and all the metrics are within your business. And if you don't, then you need to get help with that, because the metrics are what are actually going to show you what's going on within your business. Become a financial person within your own business. That's what you need to do. It is so important, but it's also, fundamental as a business owner to make sure that your business is going to survive. Without you understanding the money side of it, it's just going to fizzle away, and we don't want that to happen. So what are some of those clear steps that you can put in place that will help you actually achieve this? Well, first and foremost, you need to clearly map out what it is that you need to do, let's say moving forward from here, and take a period of either 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months, and set yourself a bit of a target. Maybe do yourself a little bit of a budget, and start to understand, what it is that needs to happen each day, each week, each month in order for you to actually start hitting those targets. And if you're not hitting the targets, have a look at why not. Start to investigate that. Start to look a little bit deeper than what you ever have before, just so that you can understand it a little bit better yourself, and you can start to engineer what needs to happen in order for you to actually achieve that outcome. Prioritize what you need to do. So think about what some of the key things are within your business. If you need to communicate effectively more to people about what they need to do to make that results happen, then that's what maybe you need to step up and do. Maybe delegate some of the responsibilities so that the people within the business that are also key and fundamental to making this happen, they understand what it is that you need them to do, how you need them to do it, where you need and when you need them to actually make that happen. Because you can't do everything, so sometimes you do have to be able to delegate some of this responsibility to others. Think about how you can measure within your own business. Sometimes it's just a simple spreadsheet, sometimes it's just numbers in your head, but make sure that you've got the simple processes to be able to do those check and balances in place. Finally, where do you need to get help? So think about what some of those areas are where you may need to actually get some support in this. If you don't fully understand the process, then ask somebody. You can ask your coach, you can ask your accountant, your bookkeeper, or just somebody that's got some financial awareness just to point you in the right direction to get you started. And I think once you get started, then you'll start to make some significant inroads. Start small and sort of like take on those little things first. And once you start to see the results, then you can start to take on some of the bigger elements within the business. Stay accountable. So have somebody actually measure and monitor what it is that you're doing. Share those results with people so that they know what it is that you've got to do and how you've got to do that. And the last thing is ask for help. If you're not sure, get help. We're not expected to know everything, and what it is a process for us to be able to learn and understand and get better at what we do. I hope you find that this is useful, and I hope that this has actually given you more clarity about what you need to do within your business. Thank you.